Welcome to Trillium Talk. Well, they're off and running. The leaders of the parties have or are in the process of kicking off their campaigns. A short time ago, Premier, well, we used to call him Premier. Now he would just be the leader of the PC party. Doug Ford kicked off his campaign near the Ambassador Bridge in Windsor. Our editor-in-chief at the Trillium, Jessica Smith-Cross, is traveling with Ford and joins us from Windsor. Jess, it almost seems strategic that Doug Ford kicked off his campaign on the border between Canada and the U.S., given that this election is all about tariffs, and as Doug Ford says, giving him the mandate from the people to fight.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. He had a press announcement right here this morning. The backdrop, as you can see, is the Ambassador Bridge that connects Canada and the U.S., and there's one of his Canadian flags behind me here. So his whole theme is that he is the best guy to negotiate with President Trump about the incoming tariffs, and that's what we talked a lot about today. He got a lot of tough questions from the media about that today.
What else did he talk about, and maybe what were some of those tough questions?
Yeah, so he got some questions about the booze and corner store deals. I think people are sort of familiar with that one that allows them to buy beer, wine, and those ready-to-drink mixers from corner stores and big box stores. Well, the province's Financial Accountability Office came out with a report just before the campaign kicked off that said it's actually going to cost a lot more than the government ever said it would. By their projections, it could cost about $1.4 billion by the end of 2030. So one of the reporters from the Star was asking Ford, if you're such a good negotiator with Trump, why did you get such a bad deal for Ontarians with this booze deal? I asked the PC leader, so used to calling him Premier, but you're right, we'll be calling him PC leader now. I asked him if he's ever actually managed to set a meeting with Trump. He's been trying to get a sit down with Trump. And he said, no, he hasn't been able to secure one so far. And he didn't either the last time around when Trump had his first administration, and Doug Ford was also premier, and there were also huge tariff and trade issues going on. So he says he'd still like to do that if he can. What does the rest of the day look like for the PC leader? He's got a meeting with the local union group and a photo op here. He's supported by a lot of the building and trade unions, including those in Windsor. And then that's it. He's on to another stop tomorrow. Marit Stiles and Bonnie Crombie also have full plates today. Jess, what's on their schedules? Yeah, Marit Stiles, the NDP leader, is kicking off their campaign in Regent Park in Toronto. We have a reporter there. And Liberal leader Bonnie Crombie is in Barrie, which took us a bit by surprise since she's very much a Mississauga person and a Mississauga candidate. She's one of her candidates who's running there is a doctor. And the former head of the Ontario Medical Association. So they're talking about the lack of family doctors in Barrie. All right. Great update, Jess. Enjoy the day. Certainly stay warm. And thanks for this. Will do. Thanks, Scott. Take care. Jessica Smith-Cross, our editor-in-chief at the Trillium. For complete Ontario election coverage, be sure to check out the Village Media outlet in your city. Become a Trillium insider today at thetrillium.ca. And watch for special episodes of Trillium Talk every weekday right here on the campaign trail with our team of reporters from the Trillium. For all of us at Village Media, thanks for watching.